Welcome back to our Hall of Fame announcement coverage congratulating Barry Larkin as the class of one in 2012, the newest Hall of Famer, the 297th member of the Cooperstown National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum. And joining us from PNC Park in Pittsburgh via Ballpark Cam, a 7-year teammate of the former Reds captain, Sean Casey joins us. Case, you joined the Reds in 1998. When Barry Larkin was well established as the team leader. Talk about your experience as a young player with the newest Hall of Famer.
Well, I think that's the thing, Matty V. I mean, first off, congrats, Lark. You're so deserving. So many of us are so excited. We couldn't be happier. But, you know, he was talking in an interview about he thanked Pete Rose, he thanked Buddy Bell for helping, him when he first came up through the league. You know what? Barry Larkin was my Pete Rose and my Buddy Bell. I mean, this guy helped me so much. I mean, Lark sat down with me so many times and explained the game to me, you know, how to be a pro, how to go about your business. And I think for me, I passed along so many lessons that Lark taught me in the 7 years I played with him to younger guys and to the Adam Dunns and the Austin Kearns and Jason LaRue's and the guys that I came up with in Cincinnati. You know, we all turned to Lark. I mean, he was such a leader. He was such a guy that, he always felt like his IQ for baseball was different too. He saw things a little different than everyone else in that dugout. And he was such a teacher. He was almost like a coach and a teammate. He was such a great friend. But, I mean, if anybody deserves to be in the Hall of Fame, it's Barry Larkin. And this guy was a guy that just, did everything out there. He's one of the greatest athletes I've ever played with, one of the greatest teammates I've ever had, one of the best leaders I've ever played with. So, I mean, if anybody's deserving, I played with him for 7 years, and I saw it firsthand, and it's just an awesome day for baseball.
Sean, we've heard you and others talk about what a great mentor Barry Larkin has been to so many players. Talk about his skill set as a player, what he did on the field specifically that made him so great. And if you can do it without using the words awesome or dominate, I'll give you $1.
What about legit? There's no chance of that happening, so, you give me some money, Matty. Listen, here's the deal. The bottom line is when you saw this guy play and you saw Lark play every day, he revolutionized the position. He really did. He was the first 30-30 shortstop. He was the first guy you saw. Hey, listen, he's not just, you saw guys for so many years, guys that played the position that just, weren't great hitters. Ozzie Smith, no discredit to Ozzie Smith, one of the greatest ever to play the game, but wasn't as good as a hitter as Lark. I mean, Lark was a guy that really started hitting for power and driving in runs. He could hit you 2, he could hit 3, he hit leadoff. He hit anyone in the lineup. Like Eric Davis was saying, was such an unselfish player, did whatever the team needed. Listen, I saw this guy go to his right so many times with that play in the hole and throw it over to first base and use the turf. He used the turf so well in Cincinnati with the bounce throw to first base. He did so many of that things. He'd steal a base when you needed him to steal a base. A true 5-tool guy. It was just special to watch, Matty. Watch him play every day and to see how he dominated and how legit he was.
Sean, I'm sure that was awesome, by the way. I thought you were going to get through it. Hey, listen, thanks for sharing your thoughts on Hall of Famer Barry Larkin, your former teammate. I know you're really excited, as are all of his ex-mates, over the news that he'll be the newest inductee into Cooperstown. And thanks for coming on with us, and go back to that sandwich.
Hi, Matty. Take care of yourself, bro. Thank you.
Hey, moving forward.